ఎట్లా తెస్తారు మీ సమస్య? మూట కొట్టి తెస్తారా, పంపు కొడతారా, కుండతో మోస్తారా, చెంబుతో మోస్తారా? మా సమస్య టెక్నికల్ ప్రాబ్లం అది. యూ హ్యావ్ టు సాల్వ్ ఇట్. But a controversy, more details will be given by my friend Janal Rao. I'll refer to you only about two major projects. One project is contemplated for Telangana, another is contemplated for coastal Andhra. The proposed Ichampalli project. Ichampalli is somewhere here, Karimnagar and Nalgonda, Warangal borders. Polavaram is in the coastal districts. What should be the size of those projects with this background? In all fairness, Ichampalli should be at least 5 times larger than Polavaram. But the proposals which they have submitted recently, the report has appeared on 20th July and my friend Mr. Maswan Reddy has circulated it to some of you. According to the proposal made known by the government last week, Polavaram is going to be 2 or 3 times bigger than Ichampalli. Then how do you solve this problem? There is one more dimension. Then you may say how people of farmers of Telangana are carrying on their agricultural activity. So they depend naturally on wells. Only well irrigation. Subsoil water is going down because of deforestation, because of non-maintenance of tanks, etc. The subsoil water has gone down. Still they are managing with that. But the difference between a cultivator under well irrigation and a cultivator under canal irrigation has to be noted. Whether the cultivator is in coastal districts or Rayalaseema or Telangana is a different matter. But as of now, 76% of beneficiaries under canal irrigation are in coastal districts. Therefore, we naturally refer to the regions. We are not against them. We are not jealous of them. What we say is, what are the facilities that you are giving to the farmers in coastal districts who depend mostly on canal irrigation? What are the facilities that you are giving to the farmers in Telangana and also in Rayalaseema who depend mostly on well irrigation? The difference is like this. If you have to construct a project, irrigation project, at the current rates, the cost would be water to 1 acre of land, you have to invest 50,000 rupees on the project. If the project is envisaged to irrigate 20 lakh acres, 20 lakhs multiplied by 50,000 rupees. How many millions and how many, you can calculate. That is the cost of construction. And the cost under our system is met by the state, by the people, by the taxpayer. After completion of the project, the water has to be supplied every year to the farmers. The water should be taken to the fields. So you have a canal system, you have to maintain it, you have to have a maintenance staff every year. You have round the year you have to maintain and supervise this. Further, the average expenditure, again given by the government only, expenditure is about 1250 rupees per acre per annum. And what is the water cess collected? It is less than 200 rupees, sometimes 200 rupees. So approximately, state is giving a hidden subsidy of 1000 rupees per acre to the farmers under canal irrigation. They don't say it, they say operational cost of projects. What exactly it means? It means a hidden subsidy. If they use the word subsidy, World Bank will sit on their throat. We are not for collecting that money from the farmer. I am only comparing the relative advantages of the farmers under these two situations. So you give a subsidy of 1000 rupees per acre per annum to the farmers under canal irrigation. What are their counterparts getting here? The farmer has to sink his own well, spend money. How much you spend depends upon the water available, the depth that you have to go through, the technology available. Sometimes it runs into more than 1 lakh of rupees. He has to buy a pump. He has to erect a motor. Because of erratic voltage, they go out of order. You have to get them repaired. You have to pay tariff. Added to the electricity tariff, added to that recently, the state government has increased the electricity tariff by 3 times. So on an average, the farmer under well irrigation will have to spend about 4,000 to 5,000 rupees per annum. He gets 1,000 rupees subsidy and this fellow spends 4,000 rupees. What we say is, whether the water is given through the canals or through the tanks or through the wells, farmers in the entire state should get water at the same cost. What mechanism you want to have, it's your job. You cannot discriminate the farmers of one region against other region. So this way, the farmers in Telangana are in a state of distress now. And if this situation continues, the entire Telangana is going to become a desert. And farmers, particularly marginal and small-scale farmers, will abandon that. It is already happening in Mahbubnagar district on a large scale, partly in upland areas of Nalgonda and partly in Warangal district also. This is the state of agriculture, irrigation, on which 70% of the people depend. Then, I will stop about irrigation here. I'll take you into one or two more areas. I have many more things to show, but I will not deprive my friend from presenting his facts and you from participating in the discussion. What are the other areas to be examined? Take education. I'll very briefly tell you, I have many transparencies, but I will not divert your attention to that. Education. What is the yardstick to develop the level of development of education? Irrigation, we have the acreage, etc. So education, the universally accepted yardstick is rate of literacy. What is the rate of literacy in different regions of the state? The average literacy rate of the state is a little over 44% or so. In coastal districts, it is little over 46%. In Rayalaseema, it is about 45%. In the capital city, is 71%. In Telangana, it is 37%. Mahbubnagar district, the literacy rate is lowest in the country. Not only Mahbubnagar, entire Telangana region with 37% literacy rate is a region which is having the lowest rate of literacy in the entire country. According to the latest census, Bihar is supposed to be the most backward state in the field of education with 38% literacy. We are 1% behind Bihar. How many years you will take? If you go down, rate of literacy of women is about 20%.